Ladies and gentlemen, The show is about to start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome. I know it's been a long time. It's been a minute since we had the mind of Lunatic, but we back. It's postseason for us, and this is where those that can't sleep, the insomniacs, the maniacs, and the lunatics, this is where we hang out, talk about whatever we want to, or anything goes. Salute to the 2 people in the chat. I see 4 people watching. Graham Cam. Wait, what? Yeah, boy. Yeah. See, that's why I be telling y'all, you want to hit that notification bell because this show just pops up 3 a.m. and you never know what day and what month that shit gonna pop up, but it's gonna pop up like it's popped up now. Shout out to y'all, man. Hey, shout out to 631 ENT, man. It is 3 o'clock in the morning, bro. I got off work early. I said, you know what? I'm gonna do the Mind of a Lunatic show. Yes, indeed, man. Thank y'all for pulling up, man. We just gonna talk about whatever the fuck we want to. It could be football, it could be life. This is for the people that can't sleep. I know I'll be one of the ones. I know when I go to bed, well, you know, I work overnight, so but when I'm up, I'm up. And especially if I ain't gotta go to work the next day, I gotta find something to do. Don't nobody have a podcast Raider related, whether it's football or they just a Raider content creator or talk about anything else. They're not up. On the East Coast, I know it's 6 a.m. Here on the West Coast, it's 3. You know what I mean? So West Coast people probably sleep unless they're late night graveyard type people. But if they are graveyard, they're working. You can't indulge into the festivities of the mayhem, the chaos of the padded room. Shout out to all the asylum people out there. The asylum. That's what the chat nickname is. You feel me? Let me see who else we got up in here. They slowly but surely catching on. You feel me? Captain Point? What's the deal, man? Yeah, we live. Good morning. Yeah, man, we just gonna shoot the shit and just do what the fuck we want to do. Ain't no rhyme or reason. Let's see. What there's some things I do want to talk about, man. I'm just gonna rant. Y'all just feel free to just hang out and, you know what I mean? Well, hey, salute to y'all, man. Pulling up and can't sleep. Salute to everybody that can't sleep. Hey, Team No Sleep, you feel me? Hashtag Team No Sleep. Let's go. All right. Let me dig into my phone, man, and look at some of this bullshit I was reading. Always some bullshit. Now, what's this rumor I'm hearing that Mark Davis decided is not AP and he wants to go with old boy from what's dude that was with the Patriots? I don't be remembering their name, man, because they don't fucking appeal to me in no way or fashion. Let me read this shit. You know, Giants signing Carmen Bristiller. Don't give a damn. Once we get our faculties in order, then we could start filling out the roster. Now, here's one thing that I if you look at it from this angle, so now what I'm hearing is that Champ Kelly, I guess they want Dodds as the GM and bring Champ Kelly back as assistant. That's kind of hard to say that because from what I've been hearing, Champ Kelly has been involved in all the interviews. You know what I mean? So if he wasn't the acting GM or soon to be, and here's another thing. Why are we giving 16 players future contracts if we have no GM? If Champ Kelly is not the GM, why is he signing or not going to be the GM? Why is he signing future contracts for 16 players? What if the next regime, if it ain't him, if he ain't the next GM, don't want those players? Or those players don't fit the scheme of the new head coach? gotta pay attention and reading between the lines, bro. That don't make no sense to me. You know what I mean? Unless you got plans on bringing this dude in, Champ Kelly, that is, as the GM, and they're going forward with the way that their philosophy is of how they want this team to be. So it's just shit just don't add up. It just don't add up. You know what I mean? If they don't want you to GM, then why they're allowing you to sign players if they're not going to fit what the next regime philosophy is? That don't make sense. You know what I mean? It don't make sense. Why would I let you paint your house that you sold to me before you moved out in a color that I might not want? You say, fuck painting this house. He bought it, let him paint it. That's what I'll be. Why would I go? Oh, here's another analogy. Why would I go get the groceries for a meal that this next motherfucker ain't cooking? I go get all the shit for spaghetti, but this motherfucker want to make ravioli. No, listen. I go get all the shit for spaghetti, but this motherfucker want to make gumbo. You go, what the fuck you gonna give me spaghetti and sauce and ground beef? What the fuck? French bread, garlic. What the fuck? I'm trying to make I need shrimp and sausage and crab and chicken. Where the fuck is that shit at? Like, bruh, they told me I could do it. Nigga, I'm not making no fucking spaghetti. You feel me? So that's why I look at it from afar and I be like, well, why? If they're not dead set with Champ Kelly taking the interim off and letting him just be the GM, why are they allowing him to continue to make moves in the organization that might not be able to coexist with the next people coming in if he's going to be replaced? You feel me? That just fucking motherfuckers. And I got a fucking GED. Can you believe that shit? I got a fucking GED and I figured that shit out. Man, I tell you. That's like my dad used to say, the more I teach you, the dumber I get. Hey, Dad, you better watch out. Oh, my goodness. Man, but yeah, man, let me see what the fuck it was reading something. Then I see some old fucktards. Hold on, I'm gonna call them out their name, bro, because this is my show. I can say what the fuck I want. I just heard fucktards say, was it? No, it's not Frank Vogel. Who's the fucking ex-Tennessee? Hold on. Give me the microphone one time. Give me the phone, dick. No, pause. But hold on, let me find this shit. But I don't see nobody else talking that shit. I hope Jim Harbaugh do go to the Chargers. They're predicting him to go to the Chargers. They're predicting Belichick to go to the Falcons. They're predicting. Oh, who do that? What? Who's getting Seattle? Oh, Mike Vrabel. That's who the fuck they saying. I heard a rumor that Mark Davis is stuck between Vrabel. He wants Vrabel. What the fuck is his last name? Vrabel. They want Vrabel over AP because he got fucking experience. Well, what kind of fucking experience led you to losing your fucking job? That's like a motherfucker trying to be a porn star saying, oh, yeah, I got experiences. And then you go talk to the women. Shit, he nutted in 30 seconds. Motherfucker, you got experience. Don't mean it was good experience. Motherfucker. Vrabel. Fuck, why we want him over AP? Don't AP look? AP coached 9 games forever in his life. First time ever. 5-4 winning record. Let's not forget that. winning record, taking out everybody in the division. Come on, bro. Just say you know how they say kids say the dumbest things? Some of you adults say the damnest things. What the fuck was that shit? You take Vrabel over AP because of his experience. Thank God we didn't have that fucking mentality when we got motherfucking John Madden and the first time with Gruden and the first time with Art Shell. Thank God we didn't have that mentality because they didn't have no experience. John Gruden came straight over from Philadelphia as the offensive coordinator for 2 years. He never was a head coach. Like I showed y'all, John Madden was the linebackers coach, was named head coach by Al Davis. Never even was a defensive or offensive coordinator. Art Shell, the first time around, back in '89, he was the offensive line coach. Then he was named interim, and from interim, he became head coach because his job was to replace fucking what's dude that used to coach fucking Denver, and him and Al Davis bumped heads. Begin with an SCH, I think. Fuck was his name? And it went to sue Al Davis, and Al Davis told him, "Go ahead and sue me." By the time the shit is said and done, your $200,000 you sued me for would all go back to the motherfucking attorneys that you hired to fucking fight the case. Dumbass. You know what I mean? What is motherfucker's name? And he got a son in the NFL coaching too. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. Somebody help me. Somebody help me. Somebody help me. Sam Taylor, what's the deal? Oh, hell yeah. Cowboys. Hey, that's the Cowboys, though, bro. See, this is why I be telling you, this is the same shit. Cowboys are like Jim Harbaugh. Look. Jim Harbaugh wins all the regular season games where he go, but nobody want to mention the big games he lost. Cowboys, they do all the great things in the regular season. Oh, they the contenders, NFC. Oh, they got to make the Super Bowl this year. And they can't even get out a fucking wild card round. Go figure. Go figure. You can't even get out the motherfucking wild card fucking round. And you consider yourself America's team. America's wet dream. Shit, that's what that is. You wake up and find out that the pussy ain't real. Damn shame. Fucking Cowboys. Hey, well, look, and the Niners is gonna do the same shit. Let's keep it a buck. Big games ain't they? That's their kryptonite. That's Jim Harbaugh. I told y'all. Motherfuckers say, "Oh, well, everywhere he goes, he wins." What, in the regular season? So what? We're just playing this game just to win the regular season, and then at the end we'd be like, "We're done. We're going home now." Get your dumb ass out of here. The whole idea is to win fucking championships. Jim Harbaugh at the 49ers was 0-3 in big games. Facts. Look it up. Matter of fact, I could just post that shit up. But y'all know, lost 2 NFC championships and lost the Super Bowl to Baltimore. Lost the NFC championship to the Giants. Lost to Baltimore in the Super Bowl and turned around and lost 3 years in a row and lost to Seattle in the NFC championship. Don't nobody celebrate, or at least they got there. You don't hear nobody saying that shit about the Buffalo Bills losing 4 straight Super Bowls, do you? Oh, at least they got there. And they lost 4 fucking straight games in the Super Bowl. 4 years in a row, you lose. 3 straight years in the NFC Championship, you lose 2 and lose the Super Bowl. That's telling me a motherfucker can't win the big game. Can't win the big game. You say that about quarterbacks. Oh, he did great in the regular season. That's going to be Dak Prescott. Great regular season quarterback. He can't win the big one. This big one, any fucking playoff game. Any playoff game for his ass. Any. That's fucking Dak Prescott. Hey, you know what, Sam? Don't be surprised if that shit happens. I'm telling you now. Do not be surprised if the Niners and the Chiefs both lose this weekend. Because right now, the common denominator is Upsets. That's what we've been getting. Upsets. Upsets. Chiefs don't impress me. They don't impress me at all. And you still got people like Baltimore and Buffalo Bills that you still got, you might have to end up facing. Niners, hey, I'm gonna tell you this. I never expected Green Bay to be Green Bay that did what they did last week. Fuck no. Fuck no. But then again, I sat back, I took a deep breath, and I farted. Yeah, y'all thought I was gonna say something fucking farting holistic, huh? I took a deep breath and I farted. That's it. Cause I didn't expect that shit. Just like wind from your ass. You didn't expect that shit. Oh shit, what was that? Sound like a duck. Oh, excuse me. You feel me? Now, yeah, everybody got a hard on for Harbaugh because of his regular season accolade. We go on to college. Look at Michigan. 9 years at Michigan. Do you know 9 years at Michigan he only won two bowl games? The first one he got there he won, and then he lost, didn't go, and then won the national championship. Look it up. At Michigan, 9 years at Michigan, his bowl games, in 9 years, this is where it went. He won the first one. Then he lost. Didn't go, lost, and won the national championship. That's his record in the bowl game. Are you fucking kidding me? But we're only celebrating the one national championship he got in 9 years? You think, is that what we want for the Raiders? One Super Bowl but it's gonna take us the next 9 years to do it? Y'all willing to sacrifice 9 years of your life for one Super Bowl at the end, and then that coach decides to quit, not to run it back? Hey, but I guess when you go from the college to the pro, that's not quitting on the team. You got what you got, and now it's time to go. Shit, I would try to run that shit back. That's what every team, and the team wins a Super Bowl, they don't try to break that team up. They try to run that shit back. The Las Vegas Aces know about that in the WNBA. They ran that shit back, and they did it back to back. The most wins in the regular season by a women's WNBA team ever. The Aces. And they don't play like women. I know motherfuckers shit on the WNBA. Watch the Aces play. And you're going to be like, them motherfuckers play like dudes. I'm talking about behind the back passes, through the legs. These motherfuckers all the fuck out. That's why I think that Mark Davis is getting the formula from the Aces, because don't forget, their head coach, the Aces, is a former player. Won a championship, I think, in New York. I think she won with the Liberty. Won a championship as a player and brought that over to the WNBA for the Aces and won 2 back-to-back. And this is what we're expecting from former players that won Super Bowl. See, let me ask you this about Jim Harbaugh. If you ask Jim Harbaugh, how do you win a Super Bowl, will he have the answer? As a player or a coach, ask Jim Harbaugh, how do you win? What does it take to win a Super Bowl? And let's see what fucking answer he gives from someone who never even played in the motherfucker. Let's see. Usually the coaches that start after are ones with rings. Am I correct? Isn't that why Bill Belichick's name is out there? Because of the rings? I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. If Andy Reid was to quit, his contract ended with Kansas City, do you think any other team would be after him? Why? Because he's fat and he looks like a walrus and he smells like raw fish? Or because he has 2 rings? I'm just saying. If the coach from the Rams decided, hey, you know what, I'm after this contract, I'm going to go out there and go elsewhere. You think teams are going to want him because he was in the LA with SoFi coaching or because he got a ring? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, bruh. It's usually your resume for what you not because you won in the regular season. Hey, you won in the regular season. Guess what? My last calculation, especially from how the NFL has changed recently, you have 4 division winners in each conference with 3 wild cards. That's 7 teams. There's 14 teams that won in the regular season. Go figure. 14 teams every year win in the regular season. Wow. So all those all those coaches should be on an equivalent as Jim Harbaugh, because that's what he's done. He won in the regular season. So all 14 coaches that were in the playoffs this year deserve to be over Jim Harbaugh because, hey, they got winning records too in the regular season. I bet you them Cowboys, you ain't nobody gonna want McCarthy. Motherfucker, you got a loaded ass fucking team. Your team loaded on both sides of the ball in a weak ass conference. NFC is weak as baby shit. But you couldn't get, come on, bruh. You couldn't get, motherfucker, you couldn't, what? Eagles. You got talent on both sides of the ball. That's what I be saying, bruh. You gotta play the game. I don't give a fuck what a coach did in the past, his credentials. What the fuck are you gonna do now? What the fuck you gonna do now? Art Shell, great call by Al Davis back in '89. Fact. Great call. And reason why Al Davis brought him back years later, early 2005 or 4 around there, they brought Art Shell back because he felt bad because he felt that he fired Art Shell the first time around prematurely. He said he should have never fired him the first time. It's too late now, bro. That team done changed over all these years. Art Shell took that team to the AFC Championship against that same Buffalo Bills team that lost 4 consecutive Super Bowls in his first year as a head coach going from interim. Listen to me now. Art Shell never was a coordinator, right? Was an offensive line coach. But I'm going to remember that piece of shit's name from Denver. Shanahan. Mike Shanahan got his ass fired. Al Davis got Art Shell, moved him from the offensive line to interim head coach in '89. In 1990, he named him the following year. He named him head coach, and Art Shell had the motherfucking team in the 1990 AFC Championship. Go figure. A former player who's never been a coordinator, who was teaching a position, he was a position coach, who got named interim and then became head coach and took us to the AFC Championship. That's why you stick with what you know you have. Al Davis knew what he had with Art Shell. He knew Art Shell was a former Raider. He's a Raider through and through. Damn good with the offensive line. And it took him to take motherfucking what's-his-name's place to come in and bam, had that motherfucking team on the point. You mean AP can't do that? Oh, I keep hearing, the experience. He has more experience. Experience not winning no fucking ring. Yeah, don't forget about that experience. The NFC period is trash, bruh. I guarantee you. You put the best. Let's do a competition like this. The top 5 AFC teams versus the top 5 NFC teams. NFC ain't fucking with us, bruh. It ain't fucking with us. Look what the Niners got to do. Right now, they consider the Niners the number 1 seed. Look what the Niners got to do. Every player top-notch players that was released from other teams, they went and snatched up, claimed them, or they made a trade. They had to go get McCaffrey. They had to get what's name from Philadelphia. They had to. They're trying everything they can in their possession to try to make the team win the Super Bowl. That's it. They're trying everything. They're thirsty. You can't be thirsty. Don't be thirsty and think you're gonna find a wife. when you thirsty, you gonna find a hole. Cause that's what your thirst is gonna lead you to. Jesse, what's the deal, man? Tops to you. Raiders. That's right. We late night with it, bro. We just here chopping it up, talking Raiders shit. Ain't no, you know what I mean? Ain't no direction we going with it. Al Davis, secondary, Jerry Jones. Exactly, bro. Now I can't knock Jerry Jones. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Jerry Jones, back in his heyday, mid-90s, he knocked it out the park. When he got his quarterback, his wide receiver, and his running back, the triplets. You know what I mean? Emmitt Smith, Michael Cocaine, and let me quit. Michael Irvin and fucking what's name that came out of UCLA, they quarterback. They knocked it out the park with that, bro. They had the right pieces. They dominated. But you know why they dominated? You got to give Jimmy Jones his motherfucking, not Jimmy Jones, Jimmy Johnson. You got to give Jimmy Johnson his motherfucking props because the head coach is the glue and the motherfucking engine that makes that shit run. And that's what we got with AP, bro. It ain't about X's and O's all the fucking time. But when you're a former player in a very important role on defense or offense, whether it's quarterback or middle linebacker, you have to know your X's and O's, bro. How can you put your men on defense in the right position at middle linebacker and not fucking know X's and O's? How do you do that? How can you be a quarterback, ex-quarterback? This is what makes Jim McMahon. I said Jim McMahon. This is what makes Jim Harbaugh so great. Former quarterback. He knows his X's and O's. That's why everybody wants Peyton Manning to be a coach. He's a former quarterback. He knows his X's and O's. This is why they're so in love with offensive coordinators or coaches that were former players. Because you got to know X's and O's to play those two positions on both sides of the ball, bro. That's a no-brainer. You can't be a middle linebacker with the green dot. Come on, and not know X's and O's? Are you fucking serious? That's that stupid ass shit, bro. That's like there's a lot of motherfuckers that say stupid ass shit, like the world is flat type shit. Just overlook all the evidence and all the world flat because the next motherfucker that told you that shit, you running and spreading that as gospel. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. You can't explain why you never seen a lunar eclipse with a motherfucking earth shadow looking like the side of a fucking coin. Straight up and down. You ain't never seen no motherfucking... Don't let me get into my science. Not Scientology. Fuck no. Don't let me get into my science, bro. It's just a no-brainer. If the world was flat, and New York would be nighttime right now, and it'll be nighttime here on the West Coast as well. Am I correct? There's no curvature to block the sun from the other side of the planet. That's what these motherfuckers should be sounding like when they talk this Raider shit. That's what it sounds like, bro. Oh, because of the experience. The experience of losing, though. You saying the regular season, but you're not talking about the bowl games and the playoff games that motherfucker lost. The Super Bowls, the NFC championships that motherfucker lost. Come on, bro. You just gonna overlook that shit. The most important thing, Super Bowl and conference championship. The conference championship allows you to get to the Super Bowl. You gonna overlook that? You gonna overlook that the Bills could not win the big one 4 in a row? You went to the Super Bowl 4 years in a row. And guess what? You couldn't sneeze and win one. You mean you couldn't sneeze and just win one? Out of 4, you could not win just one. But we celebrating for the fact that at least they went to 4 straight. Get the fuck out. At least I brought 4 women home, even though I didn't get sucked and fucked. They drank all my liquor and went home. You bring a bitch home from the club and she drink all your liquor and I gotta go and I gotta go to work in the morning. Oh, I ain't getting no ass? Nah, not this time. And you don't hear from her ever again. She blocked you and everything. That's what it's like when you're winning at the club. Oh, you got her attention. She goes home with you when she drinks all your Hennessy and say, deuces, Yeah, that's winning. That's winning, huh? What world is that winning? Huh? What's winning? At least I got her home. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Hey, and that's the key right there, Sam. Hail Mary. That's like a prayer play. You don't think that a motherfucker on your team is gonna catch it, but you hope and you pray that please let somebody catch it. That's what a Hail Mary is. That's not no skillful ass play. You can't, come on, bro. Now people looking at Harbaugh like, bro, that's not a skill. Ooh, you got lucky twice. Lucky, that's all that is, luck. Because just as easy as they caught it, the other team could have caught it as well. But sometimes these motherfuckers, they brain fart too. They don't knock the ball down. They want to go up for the interception. Rather, knock that shit down, bro. Knock it down. The game over. They need a Hail Mary to either tie or win. Knock that ball. Don't be, I want to fill up the stats. I want to get an INT on my stat list. Fuck your stat, bitch. You feel me? Fuck your stat. But I believe AP is a perfect fit, bro. He may not have all the experience that Harbaugh has, but he has everything that it takes to lead a fucking team to victory. He's the kind of motherfucker that can lead the team to win in a Super Bowl and an AFC championship. Because he makes you believe you can do it, and that's exactly why. Look, let me give you an example. Let me tell you where the dysfunction happened between Josh McDaniels and Antonio Pierce. This is where it happened. Remember, they had the meeting. It's the whole team. Everybody can talk and won't nothing be held against them when they say what they got to say. Right? Don't forget, it was AP who stood up and said, we got to have the kind of mentality that we can beat anybody, regardless of who it is. Just like we did in 2006 versus the undefeated New England Patriots, we knew we could beat them. And what did they do? They beat them. They beat them. Because AP told, this is the mentality the players had, that there was no team in their fucking, not on their watch, that was going to beat them. Can you imagine this Raiders team with that mentality and the follow through with the actions? That I don't give a fuck what your team record is, who's your head coach, who's your quarterback, you are not going to beat us. That's why I said when people say, well, you better sign Harbaugh before you go to the Chargers, fuck the Chargers and fuck Harbaugh too. I'm not scared of no motherfucker. Motherfuckers, hey, some of these Raider fans talk like straight cowards. Oh, can you imagine we got to face Harbaugh twice a year with the Chargers? Fuck twice a year, fuck the Chargers, fuck the couch that they sleep on at SoFi Stadium. Because that ain't their stadium. I give a fuck about a Harbaugh. I give a fuck about an Andy Reid. I give a fuck about a motherfucking Sean Payton. Bitch, worry about AP. That's what you do. Worry about AP because you know AP is going to have the top quality type talent that we have. He's going to have these motherfuckers on top of their game. Facts. Because that's what he did all year. Now, you want to sit there, well, he lost 4 games. Yeah, as a rookie fucking head coach. But he won more than he lost. Go figure. Without the motherfucking playbook that he got to bring to the table. Without the coordinators that he wanted hired. Without the position coaches that he wanted to come along and get this team right. With none of that. With a rookie quarterback. A 4th round rookie at that. And a rookie offensive coordinator. Come on, bro. He took shit and he made motherfucking lasagna. You got any more French bread? You feel me? He took shit and made lasagna. Plain and simple. That's called ingenuity. When you could take nothing and make something out of it, it's ingenuity, bro. He didn't know he was gonna become a head coach. He didn't know that Bo Hardegree was gonna go from QB coach to offensive coordinator. He didn't know that Champ Kelly was going to take over. Well, maybe he might have, because that's the only one up there that would have done it. Took over Ziggler's spot as GM. Didn't know none of that shit. Wasn't even prepared for it. It's kind of like, remember Kansas City and the Miami game? You remember how cold that game was? Just imagine you didn't look at the motherfucking temperature and you go outside in shorts and a tank top. You go out in shorts and a slingshot to go to the game because you didn't look and see what the motherfucking weather was going to be. That it was going to be minus 14 degrees. But you go out there in flip-flops, shorts, and a t-shirt, tank top. You're going hypothermia. But you know what motherfucking AP did? He went out there in minus 14 degree weather and he found some shit around the stadium and made coats, jackets, gloves, and socks and long johns. He made long johns out of the motherfucking flags that was hanging in the motherfucking stadium. You feel me? That's what he did. Like, you throw him out in the wall, nigga. All I'm gonna give you is a lighter and a compass, nigga. Figure it out. And this motherfucker builds a fucking log cabin. How the fuck you build a log cabin with just a lighter and a compass? Because sometimes motherfuckers understand the fucking assignment to survive. If you want to become the head coach, I must survive and I must win. And what did he do? He survived and he won. That's all the experience I need. Thank you very much. Good night. Show's over. No, I'm fucking with you. I'm gonna be on for a little bit. What time is it right now? I'm making an hour. I'm gonna turn back right around and do Good Morning Raider Nation, where we're gonna talk about whatever the fuck we want. I ain't got no subject matter for today's show on Good Morning Raider Nation, but hey, it's gonna be a show. It's gonna be live, and I'm fucking. If I don't drink on my beer now, I'm gonna drink the last one on that show at 7. 3 hours, 3.5 hours we got. So yeah, shout out to the chat, man. Hey, salute all eyes on Jay. Good to see you, my brother, for real. Let me read some of y'all shit, man. I don't want to rant, but you know that's what this show is. I'm always looking for a day. You know what? That's a fact. I kind of feel like Harbaugh is using us again to get that payday. I think he wants to stay in college. He wants to get paid like a NFL coach. He wants NFL salary for a college team. Less stress, bro. You ain't got to deal with no contracts. You ain't got to deal with, you know what I mean? You go recruit, get guys in here, win games, try to win another national championship, which it's not easy to do. That's when they're planning to stay in the playoffs, which they should have did. 14 to me is a slap in the face. If you got 14 playoff teams in the NFL with 32 teams, why do we only have 4 playoff teams in the NCAA? Hold on. 4 playoff teams in the NCAA, and how many colleges are there? Over 100? Matter of fact, that's a stat that I want to know. Like I said, I will never feed y'all misinformation because y'all spread it, and the next man gonna think he know the truth, and he's not gonna even have a clue. How many Division I football schools are there?
133 Division I, according to NCS.
There's 133 Division I football teams. Bruh, only 4 playoff teams out of the NCAA? Only 4? And there's 133 fucking Division I football teams? And there's 128 FBS teams? Get the fuck out of here. You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. You gotta be fucking kidding me. They gotta move this motherfucking playoff in college, bro. They gotta add teams. Now we on the college now. See, that's why I said this show we talk about anything. NCAA, get your fucking shit together, bro. 4 fucking playoff teams out of 128 FBS motherfucking football schools. You ought to be a fucking shame of yourself. You ought to be a fucking shame of yourself. Those odds right there are so ridiculous, and we know favoritism takes over for the top 4 teams. Always favoritism. Fuck, if you want to do this shit right, at least do the top 10. Take the top 10 in the rankings. Top 10. top 10. That's it, bro. Get the best of the best. These records is sometimes these records in college are fucking illusions. Because sometimes a team might start slow. It might be a new quarterback and blah blah blah, whatever new and whatnot that you're trying to get on the same page, and they don't figure it out till after 4 games, but they drop 2 out of 4 games. Now they drop down in the ranks, and for them to even move all the way up, bro, it might be hell and high water to even do that shit. You know what I mean? And get on a hot streak. Maybe them 2 losses they took at the beginning is the last loss they'll ever see again. You gotta give them that opportunity. Just like when Oregon played Liberty. Oregon played Liberty in the bowl game. Liberty was an undefeated team ranked 20th. They were 20th, but they went up against the Oregon team that slapped the motherfucking shit out their ass. And Oregon had 2 losses, but those 2 losses came to the national championship runner-up by 3 points each game. Bruh, you gotta extend the motherfucking playoff. Now with 128 FBS team, bro, that's not even right. Only 4 out of 133 and 128 FBSs? Fuck no, bruh. Somebody's getting snubbed and somebody's making it that don't deserve it. I'm telling you, bruh. That's just another thing to talk about. Vrabel, bro. Let's do this shit up, bro. I'm tired of motherfuckers always want to throw shit out there that ain't even fucking legit. Ain't no way in the world, mother, because they say Tom Brady likes Vrabel. Tom Brady, shut the fuck up. And I know it ain't Tom Brady, because if it was Tom Brady, I'm pretty sure he didn't say fire Ziegler and fucking Josh McDaniels either, since they were former Patriots. I'm pretty sure he said don't fire what's his name that was the offensive coordinator as well. Come on, bro, that ain't got nothing to do with that shit. I tell you what it might be though. Hey, if it is Tom Brady, he butthurt because Antonio Pierce and them fucking Giants got into that undefeated ass and snatched the motherfucking life out your lungs. You had Randy Moss. Thought you were gonna go in there and go undefeated, and them Giants saying, "Oh, hold up, slow down. Wait a minute, y'all ain't winning this shit." That's why McDaniels got mad, got his butt hurt when AP came out and said that shit. Nigga, we felt we can beat these motherfucking Patriots in 2006. They were undefeated. We were the underdog, and we got that ass. He didn't, hey, don't be talking about the Patriots like that. Fuck you and the Patriots. They got their ass beat. You lost to a team that you thought was inferior, and they stood up to the fucking challenge, and they slapped the taste out your motherfucking mouth. Ha ha! Have a nice day. You know what I mean? What is what it is. I'm not gonna go grab me another beer once I knock this down, y'all. Hey, this is the show. We just hang out. Like I said, we hang out and we talk about everything, bro. Anything Raider, anything life related. You know what I mean? This is what we do, bro. Hey, Sam. Hey, for real though, he did that shit as a Raider fan. Hey, you know what? I would love to interview Antonio Pierce and ask him, bro, when y'all beat New England that year, they was trying to go undefeated, and you being a Raider fan, was you thinking when y'all beat them that this was revenge for the Tuck Rule? I'm just, that was like, what, 5 years previous? 5 years, huh? 5 years before that shit? Was you thinking, yeah, bitch, that's the Tuck Rule my nuts, bitch? You know what I mean? I want to ask Antonio Pierce, bro. Hey, because he was always a Raider, bro. Even, I hear players say that shit about him. Derek Carr's brother said it. He said they were playing the Raiders, they must have scored something, and Carr like spiked it or something and did something. And then he said Antonio Pierce told him when they played for the Giants, he said, hey, don't disrespect that team over there. That nigga was riding for the Raiders then, bruh. And he was wearing the blue, white, and red. You feel me? That's Raider shit. So I wonder if he felt like that was get back for him, for them beating this Raider team in the Tuck Rule game. Like, y'all shouldn't have won that game, bruh. We know that was bullshit. I watched that shit over again, bruh, and it's like, Even the announcer's like, no way. That was a fumble. That motherfucking tuck rule. A tuck rule that's so fucked up, they got rid of that rule out the rule book. Go figure. After the fact. That's how they do that shit, though. That's how they do that shit. Okay, let me find some more news. Or some bullshit news. All right. Fuck the Niners. I hope y'all get your ass beat. Oh, I hope the Chiefs and the Niners just get fucking filleted. You feel me? Hold on, I'm trying to read some shit. Why they got somebody? These dumb motherfuckers be putting shit on Instagram and they're trying to say, why the fuck are they gonna say today? Raiders interim head coach Antonio Pierce, 2023 record 4-5. No, bitch, you was 5-4. Get that shit right. You ain't no fucking fan. You didn't have no losing record. You piece of you motherfucking asshole. This is what they predicting for AP will if he becomes the coach. Jayden Daniels, QB. Eno Benjamin. Fuck no. You don't gotta go Eno Benjamin, nigga. Yeah, running back, nigga. You got you could bring Josh Jacobs back. And Josh Jacobs said, if you hire AP, I'll be willing to take a fucking discount. He said that shit. And Zamir White busting out, and we ain't even brought Britton Brown into the picture. Sincere McCormick, get your motherfucking goofy ass off of IG. Hell of idiot ass shit. Look, N'Keal Harry because of the connection. Nah, bro. What about Juju? Is Juju a free agent? I know he was with Antonio Pierce too. Senator Donovan West out of Arizona State. Who was the first one to bring this shit to y'all's attention, bro? I've been said this shit. This nigga said Cleveland Farrell. Nigga, if you don't get your goofy ass. Look, Matt Hollins, wide receiver. Nigga, if you don't get your motherfucking goofy ass Denzel Perriman back. Oh, what? He gonna take motherfucking Lane spot at middle linebacker? Lane got what, 2 more years on this deal? I don't like to talk bad about other content creators. Sometimes they just, they just put shit out there. Raiders legends, I'm not gonna dish you. I don't know who you is. Maybe I do, but just not familiar with the name. I wouldn't even do no motherfucking shit but I talked about that before too. The Raiders, let's see what they saying. Raiders are having your official interview with coaches. You know that. Like I said, I'm pretty much. I think that it's going to be Pierce and it's going to be motherfucking Kelly. I saying, bruh, because Mark Davis said he wants to do it in the pecking order that it needs to be in by hiring the GM and then let the GM go out there and bring in everybody else. If Kelly is named GM, guess who the fuck he bringing in? I mean, take a guess. Look, take a guess. Take a gander at this. Who do you think Champ Kelly is going to bring in as head coach if he's named motherfucking GM? Come on, bro. It's not rocket science. He's going to bring in Antonio Pierce. He knows what he has with him. Come on, man. These motherfuckers, these narratives, these motherfuckers put out there is fucking dope deep dynamite. Oh, yeah, I'm late, bro. You feel me? Every now and then. That's why I say hit the notification bell, y'all, because you never know when I go live with this show. This show is the only one that's a pop-up. You know what I mean? How people have pop-ups with clothing lines and whatnot. They just pop up and tell you, hey, this is what's going to happen. I'll let you know that this is going to happen about 5 minutes before it happens. That's the time. That's the counter. 5 minutes, and then we go live. But I appreciate you being here for real, Zer. Zer bombs a lot. You feel me? I said that's how you need to pronounce it. You feel me? Zer bombs a lot. You feel me? For real. Hey, if Patrick Graham gets a head coaching job, he deserves it. But the Raiders also deserve those 2 third-round picks too. You feel me? Being a win-win. You keep them, bam, we know what to do with it. You feel me? With the defense. We lose them, 2 third-round picks. You might be able. That might be 2 picks that you can package up to go ahead and try to move up to number 1 to get a Caleb Williams if that's who your target is, or maybe even around 4 with the Cardinals. Try to get motherfucking Daniels out of LSU. I think those are the 2 targets on our list. I really do. And the third one, if it ain't Williams, if it ain't Daniels, then I would have to say May. Because Drake May reminds me of old boy from Buffalo, the quarterback. Bruh, that motherfucker. I like that motherfucker for real. Drake May is a big, solid motherfucker that's mobile and control too. So any one of those 3, I think are suited to come in and be a leader and lead an offense and get some points on the board. That's just my opinion. Probably get Marvin Lewis. It could. You know what? That's a good idea, Sam. That could happen too. But you know what? It might not be. I don't know. That might be something to take a look at. You know what I mean? If that happens. But to be honest with you, and it's sad to say, bro, I don't think Patrick Graham is going to get he's not going to get a head coaching job. Not yet. Not yet. Now, if he comes back as DC and we get into the playoffs and we make some noise in the playoffs and our defense is top 10 all year long, you'll be asked to come in and interview for that position, bro. But the sad thing is, I think he's just going to be used for the Rooney Rule, which it's a positive and negative out of it. The negative is being used, but the positive is you're not being misused. You're going through the formalities of what an interview is like, because a lot of these teams, they dig deep and they ask questions, bro, that you can't prepare for. So to actually go on to an interview, you can actually get your feet wet and understand the topics, the questions that's coming your way, and they expect you to have a fast, rapid reply. At least this gives you an opportunity to go through that situation and add that to your repertoire of what to remember when you go on to the next or future head coaching interview. So it's a win-win. I mean, like I said, it's sad because he's being used, but it's not sad because he's not being misused. You feel me? So you can always take the information that he gains from this and apply it to himself to go ahead and get that job either next year, the year after, or whatnot. But I can see him becoming a head coach. I most definitely can see it happen. You know what I mean? So it's not nothing to trip off of. It could be looked at as a win-win. You know, for the team is winning because they're getting an interview with somebody that we know this is not who they want. They got to get the Rooney Rule, but that's why the Rooney Rule exists. Give these minority candidates the opportunity of even going through the process of being interviewed to be a head coach. I can't say. Otherwise, without the Rooney Rule, these motherfuckers will probably never even be called. So it is what it is. There's nothing perfect, but it's something that it can work in your favor. I'm not mad at all. Eagle Terran, what you doing up, bro? You about to you gonna be late for work. The Mean Ass Video Productions, what's the deal, man? I'm doing good, bro. You know what I mean? This podcast right here is just one of those podcasts that at 3 a.m. it can drop anytime, any day, any moment. That's why I say hit the notification bell. So when it does go live, you're like, oh, that motherfucker going, you yellow son of a bitch. You know what I mean? But yeah, the mind of lunatic. We talk about Raiders shit. We talk about life. We talk about whatever. You know what I mean? Just like I'm about to start talking about look, I'm gonna get on some topics motherfuckers gonna hate and be like, no, kids don't say that shit, so they gonna ban you. We gonna talk about the transgender community. Nah, let me quit. I ain't gonna do that shit to them. What you talk about, bruh? Come on now, let's not sweep mental health under the rug. Come on now. If my dog woke up in the morning and start meowing, hold on, bro. You good? Hey, I need a doggy psychiatrist. You know what I mean? I need a doggy psychiatrist. A fucking dog is meowing. I'm just saying, bro. I don't knock people. I just want people to get the help that they need to go ahead and work through their issues that they may have, regardless of how it's created, whether it's trauma related or not. If everybody, it doesn't even matter. You don't have to be a certain group. Anybody that needs to sit down and talk to somebody, motherfucker, try that shit. I did it on my 14th birthday. I went to a psychiatrist. Oh, they're not supposed to be called like it wasn't my motherfucking therapist because motherfucker, I didn't want to come. You feel me? But yeah, that's real true shit. That's the name Lunatic. 14th birthday. On my birthday, I went to a psychiatrist. Can you fucking believe that? 8th grade year, getting ready to leave and go to high school. Yeah. Son of a bitch. No, let me quit. Because of my teacher and my parents. They come to find out. Yeah, something wrong with me. So what? So what? I admit this shit. All right, y'all. I'm about to go get a refill. You know what I mean? I shall return shortly. Don't talk amongst yourselves in the chat. And please, nothing negative. Don't talk about somebody's penis size or shit like that. Or the girl can't get moist. Give her some K. If you ain't got KY jelly, raw egg white. Home remedy. I'm gonna push that shit. Home remedy book says use raw egg white if you have no KY jelly. Bingo. Thank me later. Motherfuckers gonna start eating chicken feathers. I'm back. I told you we ain't gonna take that long. Y'all motherfuckers could have went to go pee and all that shit. Some of y'all trying to rub one out with the raw egg white. Your girl or your mama gonna come in and be like, well, what happened to all the eggs? Why is all the egg yolk just left in a broken and a half shell? Y'all motherfuckers going to hell. Oh shit. Motherfucker was jacking with raw egg white. Motherfucker asked, what happened to all the eggs? I just had 18 count this morning. Why is there only 6 left? That motherfucker. Let me quit. That be them Niner fans, boy. They be rubbing that shit. Nigga, they rub the skin off. Let me see who I want to talk about now. Let's see. What's in the news? Let me get my phone and look and see what the fuck is being posted in fucking IG, because I just got an update. Okay, Chad Johnson, what the fuck you saying? Look, y'all, Chad Johnson says he needs a Jack Jones jersey. You know what? I'm gonna get me a Jack Jones jersey too. I'm glad that motherfucker say that shit. I hope this nigga stay long term. You know he gonna get an extension if AP is the head coach though. Keyword, if AP is the head coach. Damn shame you gotta say if. Let me see. What else? What's the latest? What is the fucking latest? Co-founder Jim Irsay found What he found? Jim Irsay found unresponsive in December at Carmel home. What police call overdose. Oh my God. I don't know what he overdosed on, but Jim Irsay, the fucking owner of the Colts, overdosed back in December in his home. He didn't die. I wonder what. Hey, tell y'all something, man, about drugs. Just say no, unless it gets you high. No, hey, don't make me an advocate. Boy, I be like, look, say no to drugs if it's white. If it's green, what the fuck? If it's green, smoke it. If it's a shroom, eat it. And if it's alcohol, drink it. But if it's white, don't snort it and don't smoke it. Don't trust anything that's white. Not the white people though. Now I'm not saying y'all. I'm saying drugs. Stay away from drugs that's white. Cause that fentanyl shit in your cocaine and in your methamphetamines, that shit ain't the business, bruh. Stay away from meth. Stay away from fentanyl. That shit is a killer beyond killers because if you mix it with alcohol, it becomes deadly. And if you don't know that fentanyl is in the drug you're using and you happen to be drinking while you're doing that drug, guess what? Your mama gonna be wearing all black. And it ain't gonna be a regular church service either. I'm just telling y'all. Somebody that know this shit from experience, but not because I use this shit, but bro, I know this shit. Stay away from that shit. But yeah, man, I guess the owner of the Colts, Michael Irvin, was doing lines and overdosed in Carmel. Oh no, it wasn't Michael Irvin. Allegedly. Let me quit. I'm gonna stop fucking with Michael Irvin. Yeah, God dang it, boy. I heard you can snort a whole kilo, boy. That's a cold motherfucker, boy. You got 2.2 pounds of dust in your nostrils, bruh. The sugar booger. You feel me? Hey, sugar booger. I wonder if that's what the original meaning of sugar booger was. Oh. We know what sugar booger. That's what they called it, cocaine back in the day. But then the nickname sugar booger. That's my sugar booger. I tell my girl, hey, if you call me sugar booger, only thing going up in these nostrils is oxygen. Period. Oxygen. You feel me? Potential OC candidate. Let me see. Who did we talk to? Yes. Now, some people don't like Cliff Kingsbury, but I think you put him with a young quarterback, bro. Hey, magic could happen, especially on a team that already has weapons set in a 3 wide receiver, tight end, running back set. Just look at our 3 receivers we would throw out there. If you got 3 receivers, 1 tight end, and a running back, it would look like Devontae Adams, Jacoby Myers. I would go trade Tucker because of the speed. What do you do with Renfro? Do Renfro get traded? Possibility. Do you release him? Possibility. Do you keep him around? Possibility. Michael Mayer is getting ready to go into his 2nd year. Now you got a young offensive coordinator in Kingsbury who can groom and mold a young offensive talented team. And we know the OG is Adam. Second up, Jacoby Myers. But you got Trey Tucker, rookie. Michael Mayer, rookie. Zamir White, 2nd year. But you might as well call him a rookie because he didn't get no burn last year. Now with Josh Jacobs not wanting to come out the game, Zamir did not have any burn last year. This year, at the end of the season, like the last 4 games, is when he got his burn. And then start showing, hey, Zamir White is that dude. We still ain't even seen Britton Brown, bro. Running back from UCLA that didn't play this year. We didn't even see that shit. Or Texas San Antonio's Sincere McCormick. We ain't even seen that shit either. That's why I said there's a lot of shit we gotta go ahead and shift through and see what stays and which needs to go to develop this roster to be a very competitive. If we can get our offense on the same fucking level as our defense, ain't nobody beating the Raiders. I said that. Hey, the only way you beat the Raiders is if we rest everybody week 18 because we done already clinched the 1 seed. Ain't nothing like an ice cold cerveza, man. Come on. Oh my God. Shiver me timbers, Popeye. That's having hell of a suspect. Shiver me timbers, Popeye. Yo, nigga, don't say that shit like that, bruh. Talk to another dude and say, shiver me timbers. And then put that behind it. Oh, fuck no. Fuck no, man. You going into the Fruity Loom. You going into the Fruity Tunes. What was it? Yeah, I said Fruity Tunes. That's Looney Tunes. You going into the Fruity category, bro. The Fruit of the Loom category, bruh. Shiver me timbers. Motherfuckers say that shit with egg white hella dripping off their hands and shit. I am the Bay, man. Salute. Late night, bro. We doing it with the Insomniac. You know what I mean? It's 4:06. I said I was gonna get off of here, man, and that's what I'm gonna do. Hey, but don't forget, in 3 hours, you know what it is. Good Morning Raider Nation live podcast with yours truly, Lunatic Raider. Yes, indeed, man. We doing this shit live and direct, man. Hey, salute you off. So, look, I'm slurring this shit. Salute to you guys for pulling up and hanging with your player partner, Lunatic Raider. I appreciate it. We will be back at 7 a.m. with Good Morning Raider Nation live podcast. So please pull up if you're up. Go catch you some shut-eye for 4 hours if you're tired and sleepy and you're hearing voices. I hear them all the time, though. Sometimes I just wake up and, no, there ain't no more bread. And then it'd be quiet like, oh, nobody asked me that shit? You didn't ask when you want bread? Hello? There's nobody here. I was hearing shit. But yeah, man, on the real, we will be back at 7, man. Pull back up, man. Hey, thank y'all for pulling up, man. I appreciate y'all. We just sitting here shooting this shit, man. Ain't no rhyme or reason. We just do it because we Raiders and we could do what the fuck we want to. With that being said, man, I'll see y'all in about 4. What's this? What time is it? 3 hours. See y'all in 3, man. Keep it up. Be safe. Hey, if y'all doing y'all thing, be safe with it. See y'all in a flip out in a few. I'm out this. See y'all soon.